NFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. And an alley to run. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a man who really came on late last year. It's Damian Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after one. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Kyle Wilbur there to make the stop. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground.
Take four. Cut his left.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. He'll swing this one out to Rashad. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's got his man on the out route. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And going deep for... And got his man complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 93 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Here we go.
A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started out in Denver, and those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head out west to the Golden State. Check on the Rams at home in L.A. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for the venerable one, Drew Brees. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting L.A. Chargers. The Chargers off to an ideal start as they move to 2-0 with a road victory. Meanwhile, in our game, just the lone touchdown accounting for all the scoring. A tight one, 7-0 is the score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And an update from a game going on out in Denver. The Broncos have taken the early lead. Emmanuel Sanders off to a big start catching the football in that one, up over 100 yards already. The third quarter starts with a run by Martin. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Now on second and 16, Carr. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Throwing his Carr on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Ryan Allen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. He returns that punt 73 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. Back now in the East Bay, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, They told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
Mike. I got it.
Now a play fake. Carr. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what a... effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Carr gonna go on fourth down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. It's complete to Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's got it to Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy.